I'm white, and I would like to say sorry to all the black people for all these years of them having to put up with dumb white people and their dumb white rules and white cops. I mean, I'd like to apologize for all white people, and for the stupid stereotypes that you guys have to go through too, like you all like watermelon and ribs and grape soda and fried chicken. I mean, that's just dumb. I mean, I know plenty of white people that like the same things, so that's such a stupid stereotype. And I know for a fact that going to say that, oh, black people like Popeye's chicken, like to say that you could drive by a Popeye's chicken right now or go inside, I bet you it's full of white people. I bet you there ain't one black person there. So it just goes to show you, like, how stereotypes and, oh, like, black guys have, like, a big old wiener, like, BBC, I mean, that's wrong to say that, too. I mean, like, I'm sure there's plenty of black guys that have just regular small wieners, and, but yeah, I mean, it's just wrong, and, like, I mean, you can see plenty of videos online where the cops' videos where black people get pulled over, and they're like really polite. I mean, they're really polite, and they do what the officer says, and they don't go against his orders or anything, and they comply. There's plenty of videos like that. Go online right now, go on YouTube, and search cop videos, black guy gets pulled over, and I'm sure the black guy is polite and honest and gets along just fine with the officer, and doesn't like fight back or say anything. So it's just a stupid stereotype, and I'm tired of that. And on behalf of all white people, and even on behalf of like Mexican people and Chinese people, like, I'm going to take it upon myself as a white person just to apologize even for Finnish people and for people like that live in Iceland and Greenland and those Japanese people like over there in Japanville. Like, I'm gonna apologize for them. Like, I'm sure they feel bad for you as well. I mean, this is just wrong what is going on in this country, and you guys have no opportunities. I mean, black people have no opportunities compared to whites. White people get to work at places like McDonald's and Wendy's and any amusement park or factories. Like, white people get the privilege of working at like tons of temp agencies and tons of temporary factory work. It's all white people. I mean, that's just wrong. And like the last time I seen an NBA game, there's hardly any black guys on the court. I mean, the NBA, the NFL are so racist because they don't even allow hardly any black people to play on the teams. Last time I seen an NBA basketball games, like all white guys on the court, like they're sitting like all the black guys. All the NFL games I ever see, it's always white quarterbacks, and there's always a white guy kicking the football. Like they won't let any black guys kick the football. Like, what's the deal? They got to be so racist and controlling, because I know there's tons of black guys that want to be a kicker in the NFL, but they get turned down, and that is just wrong. And things need to change. And what's the deal with Chicago? Like, every day in Chicago, it's tons of white people shooting each other in Chicago. I mean, if you look up right now the statistics, all this white on white crime in Chicago, tons of white people shooting each other in like nice areas of Chicago constantly. Like, and the black people are like, what y'all doing shooting each other? I mean, they're totally like really, really good people. and they're just trying to get jobs every day is all they're doing. They're all lined up for jobs, and they're all like in their communities, cleaning up the communities, doing good things in the community, trying to help out, and all these white people screwing it up for them. They got no freaking opportunities. And you never see no black president, you never see any black president. We got some white guy in there now. And you never see any black cops. You never see anybody in Congress that's black, or the Senate. You never see any Secretary of States anywhere that's black. It's absolutely repulsive, And in the entertainment industry, black people they're not even allowed in the entertainment industry. Like you never hear of any like really famous black people that are like rappers or R&B guys. And if you ever do hear about them, you hear about how poor they are, and they don't have any fancy cars, they don't have any bling bling, they don't have any gold, they don't have fancy houses. In any of their songs you listen to, they talk about how them and their fellow brethren are poor, no fancy cars of any kind, and they always call each other brethren because they're very respectful of each other and would never use any slang terms because they're very good, respectful people. And it's just absolutely ridiculous how they're being treated this way, And let them be in entertainment. Let them have videos. Let them have music and songs that are played on the terrestrial radio every day. Let them have concerts and stuff. I mean, they're not allowed to do anything, and that's what's wrong, and it needs to change. So hopefully one day the black man will actually be able to do all these things that I mentioned, and will be free one of these days. And for all white people, and for all Japanese people, Chinese people, who else? All those brown people in the Middle East, and the brown people down in like, I don't know, how do you say it, Mexico or something? Like they're always trying to like get in, but who cares about them? But anyway, on behalf of everybody else, I would like to apologize for being white and to say sorry for the black people. So I guess in closing, I'd like to say, have a good day, black people.